Well, it's a nice sunny day. It's April the 2nd, 2022, from Vernon, British Columbia. Uh, yeah, well, it's getting warmer. Next week's going to be around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and I see the leaves on my shrub, or my, what do you call it? Vines here are starting. So that's good. I really look forward to spring and warmer weather. Man, oh, do I ever. I really should be going someplace where it's warmer, I guess. But if I went there, I'd be there for a week or two, and I'd think, oh, this is just normal, you know. But anyway, after thinking about it for quite a while, the date I had to deal with for this cruise was March 31st. So I booked it on the 30th. Now, this is a cruise from Fort Lauderdale to Vancouver, British Columbia. That's down the east side of, well, not down. You're going across the south end of the United States and up the west side. I'll have to fly down the east side. And it'll be for 21 days, going through the Panama Canal and Costa Rica and whatever, and then into Mexico and up the coast of California all the way to Vancouver, into Victoria, and then into Vancouver. 21 days, $1,000. It's a pretty good deal. And I go as a single, and I get a free cabin on the ship. I've done that a couple times now, and I got another one coming up in August to go to Alaska, and I think that cost me 500 and some bucks for 7 days on the Konings Dam, all in America ship. The thing is, I've got to try and figure out a way. I hope I can anyway. I don't know if it will, but I'd like to get a balcony going through the Panama Canal and whatever. You know, I'm getting pretty old. I can't really. I've got to try and walk a little bit before I do this, so my walking is a little bit better. But I wouldn't mind a balcony where I just basically watch everything from the balcony. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I imagine it's going to cost, could be $800-900 to upgrade. I don't know. I don't know if I can afford that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a deal when I get there. I don't know. But anyway, you know, when I look at the itinerary, that's quite an itinerary. Holy mackerel. I'll be 88 years old when I go on this cruise. And, you know, I plan on it and all this sort of stuff. It doesn't mean a thing. You know, I have to say, if God's willing, then I will go. If not willing, I won't be going. So I have to ask for God's blessing on it, that I have before, and I will not shy away from doing that. That's for sure. And because, you know, I can't program what's going to happen. I have no control over that. But anyway, that doesn't stop me from trying to do it. I guess I'll have to do it and see if God approves, if it's in His will that I can do this, and that will happen. And it's quite a trip for me at my age. You know, I'm not that, you know, worried about, got to see the whole world and everything else. I don't think so. But I wouldn't mind a cruise like that, I think it total with everything comes to about $70 a day. And that's pretty cheap, especially when it includes everything. It includes everything. And you get to see the Panama Canal, which is, I've seen it once, gone through there once. I don't mind seeing that again because, I mean, you can't even take it all in when you go through there. Yeah, and I remember they stopped under the international bridge, between North and South America. It's a sort of a bridge at Panama, they call it the bridge to the Americas. And down below was a big dock, big open dock, and the Yaqui Indians, I think they were Yaqui, were having a flea market sale, stuff all over the dock, and they just stood around and didn't say nothing, you know. And everything they had there was so darn cheap that I couldn't have asked them for a deal anyway. But they were very meek and quiet, and I bought a couple little things that I could just carry with me. But I thought of it afterwards. I should have paid more attention because I don't know if I'll ever get there again on this cruise. I doubt it. But I've been on a few cruises now, and that's quite a thing. Big ship like that. Yeah, I wish they had. Well, they do have a chapel on there, but I suppose it's mostly Catholic stuff or whatever. So that won't be any good for me. But covering everything like that in 21 days, man, that's a good holiday. Only thing I really didn't want to go this early in the year, but I got the flights booked now and the cruise booked now, so I guess if everything works out, I think it's now only 23 days or something. And I'm gonna pack so damn light. I'm gonna take my 2 pair of pants and a couple shirts, and that's it. I don't give a rat. I'll buy a T-shirt on the darn boat or something. I don't want to pack a heavy thing and pack it home again. I hate that. Packing way too much. No matter what I say, it's still too much. I'll take my iPad and my phone, and that'll be it. And I hope that I can afford to use the internet, because that's one thing I would like to be able to have. They charge so doggone much for it on the ships that, it's daily cost is high. But just take advantage like hell. Anyway, we're going to have spring here pretty darn soon, and man, it can't come soon enough for me. I have it 78 in the house here, and I still freeze once in a while. Sometimes I sit in my lazy boy with a blanket on me. Not lately, though, but I did for a while. I was really having a problem with my hiatus hernia, and finally it's calmed down now a bit. I haven't had any problem lately, and touch wood, I hope I don't. So anyway, I don't know. I sure hope something happens in Ukraine pretty soon, and some of these countries like the United States should be flexing their muscle more. They shouldn't allow that. They shouldn't say, no, you can't do that. What's the good to have a United Nations or anything like that? Not worth a pinch. Not worth nothing. They're just all talk, and they get millions and billions of dollars a year to run things, and it's basically, I think it's like 3/4 of them are left-wing stuff, mostly from Africa and where else. It's a pretty left-wing socialist deal now, the United Nations. Yeah. And for the foreseeable future, we've got to deal with China is going to be the one we've got to deal with, and I guess Russia. China's going to take over Taiwan because they know President Biden in the United States is just a weak paper tiger. He can't do a thing, doesn't dare do anything. And Donald Trump was still president of the United States, there wouldn't be no invasion of Ukraine. But he's not, and it is. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to the United States this November. I hope something much better than what's there happens. So anyway, that's it. Goodbye, good luck, and God bless.